Babar's Yoga for Elephants by Laurent de Brunoff. A few years ago, archaeologists working in a cave several days from Celesteville discovered some paintings of elephants in yoga positions. And what surprised them even more was to find many little clay cylinders with drawings on them. They dated from the earliest times of elephants on the planet, and they also depicted elephants in yoga positions. When the seals were studied in our labs in Celesteville, our scientists could hardly believe their eyes. Not only were elephants capable of performing yoga, it seemed they had invented it. Elephants at the National Library, together with human yoga experts, studied the cylinders for many months. They discovered that all of the poses depicted on the seals are still practiced today. The only difference they could discover between prehistoric elephant yoga and contemporary human yoga is that people take off their shoes to do yoga, whereas elephants put them on and always have, even before they wore other clothing. This is a painting I did, playing with my imagination. Elephants had lost the habit of doing yoga, but when the secret of the ancient seals became known, yoga became tremendously popular in Celesteville. The life of a modern-day elephant is stressful and complicated. Yoga turned out to be exactly what we in Celesteville needed, offering calm and control in days that were busy and demanding. I myself began doing yoga in a class that met every day at sundown by the lake. When I became more skilled, I invited the master Sri Mahash to journey to Celesteville and give me advanced instruction. Celeste and the children joined me, along with my cousin Arthur, my old friend Cornelius, and Zephyr the monkey. The children loved to imitate Mahash and were very good at yoga. Yoga helps us all to relax and draw strength from our inner elephant. Now I do yoga every morning, soon after I get out of bed. I find it helps to loosen my body after sleep and prepare me for the day. I start with a series of movements called Salutation to the Sun. Here is how you do it. Inhale, lift your arms above your head. Arch your back slightly. Exhale, bend forward. Bring your hands down to the floor. With your hands on the floor, inhale and put your right foot just behind your hands with your left leg behind you. Stay close to the ground and look up. 4. Exhale. Bring forward your right foot next to the left in plank position. 5. Exhale. More while pushing your rear end up, keeping your head down in downward facing dog position. 6. Bring your knees, chest, and chin to the floor. 7. Inhale. Push up onto your arms in upward facing dog. 8. Exhale. Push back into downward facing dog. 9. Inhale as you bring your left foot forward. 10. Exhale and bring the other foot forward. Rise slowly into head to knees position. 11. Inhale and slowly rise until your arms extend over your head. Salutation to the sun greets the new day and refreshes the air in my lungs after the night. This sequence, which I do after the salutation to the sun, is a little harder. Can you do it? 1. Sit, hands on the floor, legs extended. 2. Inhale, push your body upward, keeping your knees bent. 3. Exhale, move back to sitting position with your rear end close to your hands. Arms extended behind you. 4. Lift your legs. 5. Put your feet back on the floor. 6. Inhale, lift your body again, keeping your legs straight out in front of you. 7. Exhale and return to sitting position as you started out. 8. Exhale more, bend over, hands to your feet in a relaxed stretch. I find wrapping my trunk around my feet helps to stretch. Here are 4 stretches I like. 1. Sit with your left leg straight, your right leg bent with the right foot against your left thigh. Inhale, bend over, grab your left foot with hands or trunk. Exhale, stretch a little more. Go back to the sitting position and reverse your leg positions. Have your right leg straight now. Inhale, bend over, grab your right foot with your hands or your trunk, and exhale, stretch more. 2. Do the same with the first, your left leg, and then your right leg bent behind you with your toes on the floor. 3. Lie down in corpse position, hands at sides, trunk on chest. Inhale. Lift your right leg at a right angle to the floor. Grab it with your hands or your trunk and exhale. Pull the leg as straight as you can. Hold it and let it down slowly. Now do the same with the other leg. And 4, sit with your left leg straight in front of you and hands on the floor. Put your right foot to the left of your left knee. Inhale, turn to the right and put your left elbow against your right knee. Exhale, press while you twist your body. Hold the position. Now do the same thing on the reverse. Left foot to the right of the right knee. Turn left. Place your right elbow against your left knee and press, exhaling. And more stretches. Rotated triangle. Stand up, feet apart, legs extended to the side. Inhale, pivot to the side. Grab your left ankle with your right hand. Lift the left arm. Look at your hand. Exhale. Inhale and stand back up. Do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, twist to the left with left toe forward, right leg behind. Reach down towards the floor with your right hand. Exhale. Bend your knees so your hand can reach the floor. Lift your left arm over your head. Look up towards your left hand. Inhale and stand back up. Do the same thing on the other side. Proud warrior. Stand up, legs apart, palms together in the front of your trunk. Inhale, twist to the left, bend your left knee with your right leg behind you. Lean forward, arms in front, trying to make a straight line from your feet to your hands. Exhale, inhale. Lift up your arms alongside your ears. Look up towards your hands. Exhale, bring your legs together, standing up, palms together as you begin. Repeat on the other side. Now I will show you some positions that will help improve your balance. Not all elephants have a good enough sense of balance to do them easily. Do you? Stand straight. Lift your leg off the floor and put it straight out behind you while you lean forward, arms extended. You should form a T with your right leg vertical, your left leg and arms in a horizontal line. Repeat on the other side. This is another warrior position. Stand straight, lift your right leg behind you, knee bent. Grab your right foot with your right hand while your left arm goes up and out in front of you. You may find it comfortable to rest your trunk on the outstretched arm. Arch your back. Repeat on the other side. These positions will strengthen your back. Lie face down, palms on the floor beside your shoulders. Press up on your palms, lifting your chest off the floor. Inhale, look up, raise your trunk, arch your back. This is Cobra position. Exhale, lift your legs and arms off the floor as high as possible. Hold this position. Lie down and relax. Reach out behind you with your right hand and grab your right foot. Reach in front with the left arm. Hold this position. Repeat on the other side. These positions will strengthen your stomach. Lie on your back. Relax. Inhale. Lift your head and your legs off the floor. Exhale. Bend your knees slightly and pull your upper body farther forward, pushing your hands against your knees. Let your head fall backward. This is hard. Feel it on your stomach muscles. Hold. This is the half boat position. Then let your head back up, straighten legs and arms, and push until you find your balance sitting on your rear end instead of your back. This is boat. Afterwards, you may lie on the floor and relax. This position is called the plank. It helps you stay limber. Lie on your back. Inhale. Bend your knees over your stomach. With your arms beside you on the floor, push your legs up. Exhale and push up your back. Let your legs come down towards your face and push. Push, arching your back, your legs straight. Push, push. Empty your lungs. Get your feet on the floor. Straighten your legs as much as possible. If you try this early in the morning, don't be surprised if your feet cannot reach the floor. Do you think you can do a headstand? Kneel and sit back on your heels. Lean forward and put the top of your head on the floor, just above your forehead, and hold it with your hands. If too difficult, hold your elbow with your trunk. Put your weight forward onto your head and lift up your feet. Bend your knees and lift them up to the ceiling. Then straighten your legs. Lift them up, up, up until your feet are in the air over your head. Hold that position. Take short breaths. Return slowly to the kneeling position. Do not let yourself fall backward. If you feel you are losing your balance, quickly bend your knees. This will get your weight in front of you. Slowly get down to the floor. Breathe a sigh of relief. Bravo! If you cannot keep your balance on a headstand, you should practice shoulder stand. When you are in plow position, put your hands on your back and hold it while you let your legs come up. Straighten your legs. Your whole body should be vertical. Stay. This one is easier for elephants than for people. In fact, I do not think people can do this at all. Bend over and put the top of your head on the floor between your hands. Put your weight onto your head and hands. Lift your legs off the floor, keeping your knees bent. Push your rear end up, keep your knees tightly bent. Lift your head off the floor. All your weight is on your hands. Now straighten your arms. You did it? I'm really impressed. You are a master of yoga positions. What is most important during the positions is breathing. Focus your attention on your breathing. Here's an exercise to help. Place 2 fingers on your forehead between the eyes and close one nostril with your thumb. Breathe in. Close the other nostril with your 4th finger and release your thumb. Breathe out. Breathe in again through the same nostril. I, as an elephant, do this with a twist of my trunk. Go on like that. Relax. This is meditation. Now everybody practices yoga in Celesteville. They do it everywhere outside when the sun is shining. Cornelius told me that in a bus at rush hour he likes to stand in a meditation pose. He really has good balance. I cannot stand like that with my eyes closed. In the department store, some customers like to relax for a few minutes doing yoga. Celeste and I, as we travel throughout the world, bring our yoga techniques with us. We find that being in a yoga pose at a particularly exasperating moment calms us. It really helps when there is a delay in the Celesteville airport. We love New York, but the traffic in Times Square is terrible. In the lotus position, our minds return to Celesteville. All over Central Park, people exercise in many different ways. We like to practice our yoga in the meadows. On the rooftop of the Metropolitan Museum of Art, I stayed in an arm balance position, and Celeste told me I looked like a skyscraper. This gave us an idea of matching our yoga positions to the things we see. I think it is a nice way to meditate. It allows us to connect to the world around us. Perhaps Mr. Eiffel got the idea for his tower from 2 people doing Proud Warrior. We did headstand in the Place de la Concorde in Paris. We did downward facing dog in front of the Louvre Museum. In Venice and the Piazza San Marco, we did the standing head to knee. Greek amphitheaters inspired the tortoise position. Now, California. I did the bridge in front of the Half Dome in Yosemite. The Golden Gate Bridge, 2 elephants doing the cobra. In Monument Valley, we stayed in the corpse position. It was a beautiful moment of meditation. Back in Celesteville, after a busy day in the palace, I always find a quiet place to relax in the lotus position. Do a little yoga every day. At first, you may not notice any difference, but keep it up, and after a few weeks, I believe you will feel better in body and spirit. All of us in Celesteville hope that Yoga for Elephants will bring you peace and inner harmony. Namaste, Babar.